And let's move on from Are. Right. Let's have you. Oh, my bad. I didn't get to
Mercy.
introduce. Okay,
Go,
please tell us your
Mercy.
name. Yeah, Mercy, of course, is in the studio, and we've got Bilkisu Hadia Bilkisu. I'm always adding that for her, but yes, we have the both of them seated here alongside myself and Cassandra, who have been hanging out with you throughout the morning. So let's hear you, Mercy. What do you think keeps a man?
Okay, like there are lots of things,
Yeah.
except
What do you already? So tell us what keeps a man.
a man that wants to be kept. That is who you will keep.
Only someone that wants to be kept.
Yes. And if you are saying what keeps a man, like your character. If your character is nothing to write home about, even if you are cooking, even if you are healed about the man will go. So let me just say.
But what do you think keeps a woman? Since we're all women here, so let's just hear from our angle. What do you think keeps a woman? Yeah.
Like, let me just say, the attention, everything you're doing from the beginning.
That money, call it. That money that you wanted to say before that you did not say it because you wanted to say
money. So that is it.
That's it. Okay, let's hear you, Big Kissy. What do you think keeps a woman? And I think you're married, so what do you think? Oh, you're not. Okay, what do you think keeps a man too? From your idea of everything you have seen.
For a man, I think maybe if you. I don't know.
You don't know. Hey, this one. Are you joking? Okay, but what do you think keeps a woman? You're a woman, at least. You can know that.
Yes, maybe if you're giving her quality attention, you care for her, give her everything she needs.
That's what keeps a woman. You guys are now making the narrative be true. All right, let's hear you, Cassandra. What do you think keeps a woman?
Well, I would say that I would toe your line. I don't know if you went in my mind and just took what I wanted to say.
That's messy.
Yes, but I think that only the person that wants to be kept can be kept. Because when it has to do with relationships, it's like a two-way street.
Okay.
It doesn't just work for one and then it doesn't work for the other person. And that is why you hear people say things like, after everything I did for you, you still did this to me. After everything, it is because you cannot do enough for someone that doesn't want to be kept.
Yeah.
And that is why you hear people say, oh, after all of the money I gave to this young lady, she still jilted me. After everything I did for this man, he still went for another woman that is not even up to me. Like, people say a lot of things. So for me, I would say that it takes two to tango. I will always say it. It only takes two people who are very much invested in a relationship to make it work. And that is why you see that sometimes, for the fact that it is only you trying to, give what it will have to keep the other person, and then the energy is not reciprocated, it becomes very toxic because you are just the one that is giving the energy. You are the only one that is trying to keep the other person, and they are not trying to keep you. So for me, going into a relationship with the mindset that you need to keep any other person, you need to keep someone, will always make you to be very expectant. There's nothing wrong to hold people accountable. I'm not saying that you should be in a relationship with people that you cannot hold accountable. Or you should be in a relationship with people that you cannot expect things from, because there are basic things that must come from a relationship, which will have to do with your emotional needs, will have to do with respect, so many other things that have to do that are not even financial. But there are some things that when they become very obvious, we are like, okay, let me make effort even when this person is not even giving back that energy. You are like, oh, you have to do this and you do that. I hear people say, oh, she snatched my man or she collected my man, and I'm like, is it some type of toy? No man can be snatched except the man that wants to be snatched. No woman can be snatched except the woman that wants to be snatched. Because when you say, oh, this moved, yes, there are factors that may make people to
leave or walk away.
Or may walk away. But if somebody is no longer being the person that you thought they were, why not just walk away? Why are you going to cheat on someone to say, oh, it's the person that pushed you to? What happened to you? Okay, this is not who I fell in love with. I thought this was what it was going to be. If it's not going my way or the way I thought this was going to be, I'm not ready to share. There are people that cheating is not a deal breaker for them. And even if you cheat with the entire world, they're still going to stay with you. Whether it's in a relationship or marriage, it doesn't matter for them. So no matter how much you cheat, it's never going to be a deal breaker
for them.
Yes, but there are people that will continue to
if they smell it, they'll pack.
Yes, once you are doing like you are cheating, they are packing their bags and they are leaving. But there are other people that will tell you, oh, I'm not because he doesn't provide for me. I'm cheating on my woman because, oh, she doesn't give me enough sex, or all of those things. A lot of excuses that you find. So for me, only the person that wants to be kept can be kept, and you can never do enough or ever do too much to keep someone, especially the one that doesn't want to be kept, because at the end of the day, you'll be the one that will suffocate so much trying to impress, trying to keep the person, and at the end of the day, you will not even keep the person. And that is why you hear people say, oh, but we were together for so many years, donkey years, and then he got engaged to another woman and they're getting married, because he already knew his choice from the very first start.
But you know, the thing here is, many times when we're talking about keeping people, or what keeps a man or what keeps a woman, I don't think it's from the context of I want to do everything that's within my power to keep this person, or it's a do or die affair. Many times what we mean when we say what keeps a man or what keeps a woman is basically the traits or the attributes of a person that keeps you drawn to that person, right? So I would say that as a woman, right, I don't know about the men. I can't say so much about the men, but one thing I know about them is they are big on respect. Men are very big on respect. In fact, it is said that, you know, statistics have said that men will pick respect over love, and they translate respect to love. That's how they understand love. You know, you might think that the cooking, the cleaning, you know, the intimacy or whatever it is what the man thinks is love. But many times what a man translates as love is respect, because this is one thing that they are big on. Remember, they have quite an ego, and many times what comes in the way of them and their relationship is that ego that they have. And if you bruise the ego of a man, it's most likely very difficult for you to be able to ever gain the respect or the attention of that man. So if you ask me, I think that respect is one thing that men are very big on. But again, let's look at it. You cannot respect someone. Respect is not demanded. And this is one thing I've always said. Respect is something that is earned, right? So why do you marry someone that you can't respect? Or why do you date people that you can't respect? That's where the question, all of the, oh, he's cheating, oh, I don't love him, oh, that's where all of it starts from. You know, many times I know that we have all heard about 5 love languages of singles, right? But take out time to go and read that book, not on the surface level. And if you want to read the book, it's by Gary Chapman, right? 5 love languages of single. Understand how what your partner translates as love. I can't be loving. Now, I've said it many times also that as a person, when I'm drawn to another person, or when I like people, what I want to do or what I find myself doing is basically feeding these people. I want to cook and give you to eat. Like, I just want to give to you. I just want to ensure that I give and keep giving. That's what I think is love. But the person I'm doing that to might translate quality time as love. And that's why you hear many men say that, I can't marry this woman, she's always busy. Because that's what is important to them. So what is important to a woman is what keeps the woman, and what is important to a man is what keeps the man. So for me, I would say what keeps me as a woman, leadership is one of the biggest qualities I look forward to in a partner. You know, I've done a lot of figuring it out myself when I was single, and I don't want to do none of that when I get married. I will still use my brain, no doubt, but I want to be able to get married to someone who exhibits some level of strong leadership qualities, so much so that the both of us are not confused. As in, someone always knows what to do. It's not that it's just going to be entirely the man's decision, but I mean quality leadership. I translate it as masculinity, and that's what I mean. If I can trust you with
Positive
my life,
masculinity,
exactly,
because we have toxic masculinity.
of course, if I can trust you with my life, I can trust you with my decisions, then I mean my life is just there, basically. So I think that's what keeps a woman. That's what keeps me, basically. But let's hear from you guys. What do you think keeps a man, and what do you think keeps a woman? And if you think it's money, because I know a lot of you come on and say it's money that keeps a woman, come and tell me why you think it's money. But as a man, if you think, as a woman rather, if you think that it's just basically intimacy, you know, intimate relationship, that's what keeps a man. We want to hear your reasoning as well. So let's have it on 090-7353 00 and 44, or 090-876688 and 88. We have a WhatsApp bottle number that you guys can most likely, you know, reach out to us on.
09097054450. The number again, 09097054450.
Let's go. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, afternoon. How you doing?
Very well, thank you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Ibrahim from Woodlands on Three.
All right, Ibrahim, are you a first-time caller?
Yes, of course. This one.
All right. Thank you so much, Ibrahim, for joining us on the show. So tell us, what do you think keeps a man or a woman? You know, it depends on where you want to attack the question from.
Yes, of course. I just heard one of the presenters just mention what really kept her. What I want to say is this. You know, normally everybody has his own way of looking at things. Okay. There are some people that after economic interest, there are some security, there are some women or men, particularly women, if they are secured, if they feel secured with a man, this is what they are looking for.
Okay.
And there are some women that they are after economic or material things. Whether they are secured or not, whether the person is responsible or irresponsible, whether the person has the quality of leadership or not, as far as that person is having economy ability and capacity and capability to take care of her needs, do all the shopping and other these things, she is okay with that person.
All right.
And the moment that person, maybe the economic capacity started dwindling or reducing or started disappearing, they should start losing interest in that particular person.
All right. So this is what you think keeps a man and a woman respectively.
Sorry?
This is what you think keeps a man or a woman respectively, right?
A woman. That's
woman.
For woman.
All right.
That's
So talk to me about your gender. What do you think keeps them?
Yeah. Normally, women, we sincerely, we are looking for a woman who is decent and also respectful.
All right. Decent and respectful. You think that's what keeps the man?
Respectful. That is very, very important.
Okay.
Respectful. Of
All
course.
right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brian, for that contribution. Please don't disappear after today. Keep calling us, okay?
Thank you.
Save the number. Enjoy the rest of your day. I said it somewhere that money is going to come in. Did I not say it? Hello, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Mata. How are you?
Uche, very well, thank you. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yeah, good afternoon, Cassandra.
Hi, Uche. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Mata. You see, this topic is very deep. And no matter how many times it comes up on the radio, you will keep on getting different ideologies. You see, I will speak from a man's perspective. What kept a man is different. And there is no reason that anybody can give me that this is the particular reason that a man can remain in a marriage. I want to align myself with what you said partially.
Okay.
A man who chooses to stay in his marriage chooses to stay for himself and for respect.
Okay.
However, there are some men who are like leopards. They will never change from the spot. The same goes to the women as well. And what makes Mr. A to stay in a marriage is different from what makes Mr. B to stay in a marriage. And I also want to state it and make it clear to you that what many people today say that is what kept a man is very, very different in ideology. They said men will like respect, will value respect so much. But I want to tell you, what I may say to be disrespectful might be different from what Mr. B will say to be disrespectful, because our ideology,
different
upbringing, exposure, and mentality differs.
Okay.
So when a man is said that my wife disrespected me, look at that thing that the woman did that this man sees to be disrespectful. To another man, it may not be disrespectful. So we can never say that this is what kept a man and this is what kept a woman.
Okay.
Because we are all different. And exposure, mentality, like I said, contributes a lot in this topic that we are discussing. So there is nothing, there is no general ideology to this. I rest my case.
Okay, but for you now, let's personalize this a little bit, Uche. What do you think is that thing that keeps you drawn or to a woman?
Matter. This is a tricky one.
It's not tricky. Shall you see how you answered this one straightforward? Answer this one like that.
Yeah, no.
Like, what do you think?
No.
Okay.
I want to be honest to you.
Okay.
What kept me? I can't vividly tell you. It depends on my mood, though.
That's that's dangerous, right?
That is what I'm telling you. I cannot tell you that this is what kept me. This is what can just, all of those things on the radio. Because our mood, personally, I'm speaking on behalf of myself. I'm not speaking for anybody.
Okay. Your mood.
There are some things you can do to me. I can just, overlook it, depending on the mood I am. So, let's just leave it that way.
All right.
Let's give another.
Even though you have escaped it, Uche, bye-bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I think I'll pick something from what he said. He says about mentality. Previously in the African community, especially in Nigeria, one of the things you would hear people say is, can she cook? When she can cook, when she can clean, she can slave, that's who is 100% wife material. But times have changed. And now women barely even have the time to, focus solely on these things. They are juggling work, they are juggling, raising children, they're juggling cooking and what have you. So I think I do share in that, that perspective of Uche. It's based on your mentality. That's basically what keeps you as a man or a woman. I think we have a couple of messages on, on the Facebook page. It's quite booming over there today. Now, Daniel Ayodele says, I'm watching live from Suleja. Elder Ayodele, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Now, we have Brendan Chika. He says, Mata is me. Oh, Ofaku Worldwide. Thank you so much for joining us. He says, I see you live. I'm calling you. You're not picking. Sorry about that. I'm sure that, someone was probably on the line. This one say, men need someone that cares. But we've had people that cared and they still went to cheat on them. In fact, some of these men that say they like respect, they went to carry somebody from their village. They got married to the lady because it's assumed that, the lady respects them a lot. After, they now came out and said the girl is not their standard. They went out to follow a hottie and a baddie. So it makes me think sometimes that, do you guys probably not know what you... I did not say you don't know what you want. I said, do you probably, not really know what you want, or you want everything in one pot? Now, also Francis Namani, watching live from Amagun's Day in Enugu State, says, good afternoon, my people in the studio, and keep up the good work. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Well, let's keep it coming through. 090735300 and 44 or 09087 6688 and 88. Remember, we have a WhatsApp number that is very much active. 090970544 and 50. Over to you in the house.
All right, 09097054450. Call us and let's hear you. Hello, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear us?
Hello, good afternoon, Master.
Hi, Annie. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, Cassandra.
Hi, Annie. Let's hear you.
Okay. Well, this topic is really, I don't know. Just like, I agree with what Cassandra said. If someone that wants to be kept, because there are some people, no matter what you do to them, you cannot keep them. Give them all the money, give them all the attention, their eyes will still be somewhere else. So it's actually the people that want to be kept, that will be kept, both the women and the men. That's what I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to be kept, you will not be kept. Thank you so much for keeping it very short and simple, Annie. Thank you to everyone who has been contributing so far. It's the Girlfriend Show. But of course, we need to go on a very short cash out break. And when we get back, we'll get to hear what you guys think about the conversation for today. Keep it locked in.
My dear people of Nigeria, hello my dear people of Africa. You want to work inside health sector? Abi you wan follow collect training make you follow become certified nursing assistant, medical assistant or caregiver? If your answer na yes, then make you kaka register for Push Africa 1-year diploma for certificate nursing assistant training wey dey happen for African University College of Science and Technology wey dey for Abuja. Yes now, dem wash hand well design this training for people wey no get work alias unemployed graduate, O-level, ordinary diploma graduate or anybody wey im mind touch ground to work as support worker inside the healthcare sector. No waste time o. For more tori, make you log on to www.pushafrica.org or make you WhatsApp 080-339-42015 or 080-550-45801. For registration, make you keke go collect your application form for our partner radio station or make you visit the reception for African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
My people, the thing where they happen for my area,
Do you think I will now find out that you have contract to bring fresh girls?
I brought you from the gutters. Who gave you all the connects? MDG who? Without me, you would have been nobody. But I
join Media Coalition and Awareness to Halt Human Trafficking, MICAT, on I Wish I Knew radio drama every Saturday at 10 a.m. Let us join hands and kick human trafficking out of our communities. I Wish I Knew radio drama, brought to you by MICAT in partnership with the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, and funded by the Embassy of Denmark in Nigeria.
In and turn it up all day. This is Beyonce.
Hey, it's Lil Nas X.
Hi, I'm Harry Styles. This is Burna Boy.
Playing the artists you love.
Eagles 102.3.
Your number one hit music station. More hit music every hour.
102.3 Abuja.
Okay, welcome, and it's still Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, and here's your radio experience you can count on. And it's about 23 minutes until we wrap it up here on the Girlfriend Show. And yes, we have been talking about what both the man and the woman want, what keeps them in relationships, because I mean, it's according to mindset, like Uche would say. Some people will think it's about priorities. Cassandra would say, any man or any woman that doesn't want to be kept will not be kept, because looking at it, a man will provide everything a woman wants, but she still goes out to cheat, and a woman will be everything and more that a man wants. In fact, other men will see that woman and be salivating, but the man will still go out and cheat. What is the problem? Let's get to hear from you guys. What do you think keeps a man, and what do you think keeps a woman? Hello, good afternoon to you. Hello? Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you clearly. Can you tell us? Oh, no. All right. Please do check your network settings or your connections to ensure that, you are able to talk to us. Otherwise, I might have to give you the right, solution to the problem. Climb to the top of a tree or the top of any building. You will definitely get the network there. It works like magic. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Yes.
All right, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Rita from Kapusa.
All right, Rita, let's hear you. What do you think keeps a woman?
Okay, what keeps a woman to me, that is if she's active as a woman. Because nowadays men, we are seeing how the world is going now. Men need women that are active.
What kind of active, please? So that let's put perspective to this conversation.
All right, that is when the woman can provide for herself, because men nowadays, they don't want liability. You understand? They don't want liability. They don't want women that will just sit around and wait for them to come and provide for them. You understand? They don't want women that will be liability for them. And also, men need women that
can respect them.
Okay.
Women that can respect them, women that are neat. People will be saying that men need women that can cook. Nowadays, men can cook also. They can cook. Yes, men can cook. The major thing I'm saying is that when the woman can provide for herself, not that she will just sit around and wait for the man. You understand? So men feel that is a burden to them. You understand?
But do you also know that, hold on, do you also know that men have said many times that independent women, these are women who can provide for themselves. They have said many times that those women cannot be submissive, so they don't want those women. So what do you think is the contrast here?
See, ma, what I'm saying is that is the way we are, the way the thing is going now, these modern days, men now, the women that can at least that can bring something is what they go out for now. Okay. I'm telling you the truth. Yes. It's not about doing house chores, doing this, doing that. Yes, the important thing what men are going for now is for them to assist. Because they want a woman that will assist them, at least in providing.
Okay, we hear you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that contribution there. They don't want a liability. What do you think about this?
Yes, she's very right, because mostly some men, maybe if you go out on the first, they'll be asking you, what are you bringing to the table?
Myself.
So guys, them trying to like ask you, like, what can you provide? What are you going to contribute in this relationship? And she's very right, because this big 2024, nobody wants to be a liability. Even if you are a student, at least have something to do. Because I see a lot of people I know, like, they are going through a lot in a relationship, and they don't want to leave because of the money, what they are getting, what they'll stop getting if they leave. Me, I will leave.
Is the way this gets
I will run.
I will run.
Financially dependent.
Yes, because I will not be dependent on you. I have something doing for myself, even if
girl power.
Yes,
money,
yes.
power.
Like so you cannot come and tell me that you. No. Some of the respect they are commanding, they are not even give. If you are not giving me the respect too, I will not give you. Sorry to say.
All right.
So,
The phone lines are being
Sorry.
Let's go. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, girlfriend.
Hi, Nana. So, Nana, it took me calling you out for you to call us today on this show. Do you want me to?
It's not like I'm not feeling fine.
What's going on? Sorry.
I was sick. I was down with fever. That was I was listening now. I used to listen, but I can't call.
Oh, sorry about that. Hope you're better now.
Yeah, I'm better. I'm at work, so.
All right, that's.
I'm not 100%, but when is someone ever 100%?
My dear, please get well, get better at least.
Thank you. Hi, Cassie.
Hi, Nana. Hope you feel better.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So let's hear
and
you,
to the
Nana.
ladies, to the ladies in the studio
Just
too.
Quiet. Okay, let's hear you, Nana. What are your thoughts on this?
So personally, I don't want to talk on behalf of any woman but myself.
Okay.
Like any man who understands me and gets me and respects me, I'm holding you tight. I'm not letting you go. Because obviously I know I have flaws and I acknowledge them sometimes, and I'm trying to work on them every day. So if you understand that and can put up with me, then I don't have an issue with you, which is why I say there's someone managing me and I'm still holding him. I'm not letting him go anywhere. Because he gets me. He gets me all the time. He understands me. He knows when I'm angry. He knows when to keep quiet and not talk to me.
Hey,
so,
is it blushing? Am I sensing some? Are you blushing, Nana? Talking about this man, you're blushing.
I am, because I know how I am with him, and honestly, I've not said that I love him yet, but I'm getting there because of the way he's treating me. So yes, and this one, everyone is amen, one respect, whatever. See, there's a lot of men. I know a lot of my friends. They respect my friend, there was a time that she refused to move from one state to another to go to our best friend's wedding that we grew up since we were little because her boyfriend told her not to go.
Oh, wow.
And he is still mistreating her, doing her all sorts of things. So let me know. And even if you respect them, like most of the people said, like Cassie said, they will say if they want to say. If they don't want to say or they don't want to accept you, there's nothing you can do. About it. So that's just me. It's my own personal. If a man respects me, then I'm staying with you. I'm not letting you go. Just like this one, I don't plan to let you go.
Hey, you have said this thing like 3 times. Wedding bells are ringing, yeah?
Hey. Yes, so I told you now, it's either me or them.
All right. We love to hear. Thank you so much, Nana, for that contribution. I mean, it's the honesty for me. It's the honesty for me. No pretense zone. Like, if you like him, you like him. If you don't like him, you don't like him. But let's keep it coming through. What do you think keeps a man and what do you think keeps a woman? You know, like she said, she's speaking from her own perspective. This person respects her, right? And let's not even go talking about how some of them treat you guys and how some of you girls treat the guys. Is it not Genesis that told us here one time that since 2020, Genesis, I'm sorry, don't come for me, but he said since 2020 he's been onto a particular lady, and what the lady does is most times when he comes there, she just ignores him and she's about her business, you know. But this guy is still drawn to this lady, you know. So I think it's much more than respect for some people. Let's hear what this person has to say. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome and thanks for joining us on the show. All right, tell us your name. Jude?
I'm Jude. Yeah, calling from Kara.
Hi, Jude. Is this your first time calling us?
No.
All right. Thank you so much.
Regular caller.
Oh, thank you so much, Jude, for calling us here today. All right, Jude, tell us, what do you think about this conversation?
Please, can you just come with the question? I'm not.
All right. So we say, what do you think keeps a man? And what do you think keeps a woman?
This question, it seems to me, if the person is okay to me, I will keep. But there are some of our Nigerian ladies these days that nobody have to put trust on them anymore. So you may that is fact. You may keep yourself dying for somebody, just a little mistake, and the person will not even take to understand how it is. They might decide to change and be another thing overnight. So you understand? So there are this kind of a thing. It happens to me a time when I love someone so much and I dated her for 2 years. Then in Lagos, we stayed together. So finally the coronavirus entered. Imagine I was broke, nothing is with me. Someone that has been feeding for 2 good years. I mean the 2 weeks of corona, this get changed overnight and turn another thing else. Now as I'm talking to you now, she's a mother of 2 babies for another guy. Why I'm so sorry.
I was so sorry about this.
Keeping somebody is under risky, but if you have 100% sure on the person, you can go ahead. But for me, I don't think I will do it again.
Okay, so maybe you have misunderstood the question somehow, right? But what keeps you drawn to a woman? What attributes of a woman keeps you drawn to the woman? You know, to make you say, oh, I'm going to get married to this lady. I want to spend the rest of my life with this lady, or this lady is a keeps. You know, when people say this one is a keep, means you shouldn't part with this person because of certain qualities that they possess. What are some of these qualities for you?
To me, what I need is respect and caring. That's all.
That's all? Care and respect?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to give in return?
You can do that. In return, I will definitely do whatever I know you also liked.
Okay.
That is what I will do.
All right.
So to keep you, I will make sure you are happy and then make myself away from those things that will affect our relationship.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us again. We're sorry someone broke your heart. Don't give up on the sisterhood. Keep looking for love. You will definitely find love.
It's over 2 years now. I'm here already. It's over 2 years.
You're still
so I'm scared.
Abi Messi, we should give you. Abi, we should give you one of these girls in this studio, sir, because they don't want to marry. You want? Do you want?
Me like.
Before you answer, be very careful before you answer, because go and check the Facebook. It's fine girls that food this studio. You want?
No.
All right. You don't want? Oh yeah, go to Facebook and tell me what your thoughts are. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. Right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Again, let me remind us that we're live across social media platforms on Facebook and on YouTube. It's at Eagles FM Abuja. Catch us live doing our thing right here. Again, it's Martha and
Cassandra
and
Messi
and Bilkisu have been so quiet here today. I don't even know what the problem is. But yes, let's take this one. All right.
Hello.
Hello to you.
Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Justice calling from Kabusa.
Justice, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Yeah. I think for me, is the ability to provide for yourself and respect.
That keeps you?
That keeps him to a woman.
That keeps her, that attracts me to her.
That attracts you to
the
her?
ability to, that and also keep me.
Okay, when you say the ability to provide for yourself, what do you mean?
Like
in
her
terms
ability
of,
to fend for herself.
I mean the ability to cater for herself, to provide for herself.
Does that in any way mean that you're not gonna?
Not to you said.
Does that in any way mean that you're not going to be like a support system? Because again, I'm not saying that. Okay, go on.
You said. Oh, continue.
You said you want a woman who can provide for herself and also respect you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when you say a woman that can provide for herself, does it mean you're not willing to take on any responsibility?
No, I'm willing. It's not everything, like some tiny things. There are some things you can do yourself.
I feel you.
Not till you call me.
Okay, I feel you. So that's it for you. But what do you think about a woman? What do you think keeps a woman?
Seriously, to me, it's just money.
If
you have the money, that is all.
You think it's just money?
That is all.
My brother, that one is not
money.
True. Money is there, but
you said
money is there, but you think it's just money, nothing else. If you give a woman money, anything you do, she'll be blind to it.
Money again. Let me say money and respect. That is all.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you here. All righty. All right. Good afternoon to you.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes. Welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
Yeah, my name is Tony. I'm calling from Atokoro.
All right. Thank you so much. Again, let's hear you. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, my thoughts on this is just
hello.
Keeps a woman, right?
Yes. What keeps a woman, and what do you think keeps a woman?
Yeah, PLC, $10 and but keep jealous aside. Once she's jealous over me, that's what pushes me back.
Wow, she's jealous over you.
Just keep it neutral, Okay. Once you are neutral, I'll be all over you.
Wow.
But once you show some, kind of critical kind of jealousy, it's not everybody that jealous about you love you.
So at this point, she should fight police for your case, like literally.
Sorry?
At this point, she should fight police for your case.
Yeah. There's we can talk to each other through eye contact, we understand each other, not by you showing me physically that, And again, I have to attach some skills.
Okay.
To your CV, so that I know that, yes, you are independent. Okay. But now, most of the ladies, most of the women nowadays, it's all about the Benjamin.
Okay. This I don't know where this idea came from, but you guys take it easy.
The ladies in the studio know what I'm talking about.
They do. You guys know what he's talking about?
No, we don't.
All right.
We all know that there's no romance without finance, yes, but
love is sweet.
Just
sweeter when there is money.
Be independent.
You're not lying though.
You have to. It's sweeter when it's money. Okay.
Yeah, let both of us be independent, so that things can go smoothly.
All right.
That depending on one side, So just like the lady in the studio said that the guys now just be asking what I bring, what I bring to the
table.
table. Even before even getting married with us, to at least to start from somewhere.
Okay.
So to me now the ladies more now. Depending on the guy. Come on. They are losing it, you don't know.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us on the show. I mean, our time is fast spent, but this one says, for all the men generalizing that women in a relationship for money, I'm challenging any man who has ever spent even a dime on me to come and collect his money. Not all women care about your money. This is Nana. Nana is not a teacher of love, Nana. But yes, thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you, for taking out your time to make this hit back to back. I'll see you again same time, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. same station, Eagles 102.3 FM. But this time tomorrow, Cassandra will be riding solo and I will be having that beauty sleep. So you guys, thank you so much again for being here. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you, Bill Kisu. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you to myself and thank you to Cassandra as well. Thank you to all of us.
Too.
Yes, we're wrapping it up here. Keep it locked in. The news beats comes right up, and do not shut that down because Benedicta Henshaw is coming right in the studio to take you on her kind of ride.
Playing the best music from